Hello guys. Okay, today I've got just a little quick video for you, a totally different video for you, which you may not want to watch at all, but you know, you might want to join me. So this is more of a chit chat video rather than an actually sort of doing something video. On my second channel, that's more geared towards sort of diamond paintings and things like that. I'm going to be doing some whip and chat videos, and you can very easily sort of just chat along as you're working. With resin videos and sort of the art videos that I do on this main Kubalicious channel, it's a little bit more difficult to do that, as a lot of the resin videos I've got face masks on and things like that, and it's a bit more hard to chat as I'm working. And when I'm doing the Sophie and Toffee videos, they are longer when I'm sort of doing the unboxings and things like that, and I'm very mindful that some of you don't like longer videos. So I can't sort of just waffle along forever, and so yeah, it gets a little bit, but I'm also mindful that some of you do like to have little chit chats as we go along. So this video is for you. If you like a little chit chat, if you have any questions you'd like to ask me, if you just like to listen to me waffle, I'm not the most interesting person. I'm not exciting or anything like that. But if you'd like to ask me any questions or anything like that, then these kind of little videos would be for you. I often get questions or comments, should I say, very nice, sweet comments about my nails. Now, I'm no expert. I did used to do nail art, mainly for myself, but I also did used to do nail art for some clients that I did, were very sweet. I did for a couple of years. I wasn't professional or anything. I wasn't great. Well, I was alright. I wasn't fantastic or anything. And I've had a few people comment that they like how I do my nails. And as I said, I don't sort of sit and hand paint like I don't have the time. But I do, with most things, like to mess. So it's very rare I just do one nail varnish. I like to put one on top of the other and create a different effect each time I do my nails. And that's just me. You know what I'm like. I like to mess around with different layers and colours and things like that. I get bored and I can't just put one nail varnish on and that's it. Yeah, that's just not me. So I thought we'd have a little chit chat while I was doing my nails. I do my nails for each video because, yeah, I've seen other comments on other videos about people saying, you know, you could have done your nails before you did a video, and, you know, I'm not sort of interested in your videos if you couldn't be bothered to make, you know, your hands presentable before you did it. And I thought, oh dear, you know, I can't be doing with all that negativity. So, yeah, I try and make myself look presentable for you guys, even though you don't see my face, you only see my hands most of the time, or occasional head that I get in the frame in the way. I try and make myself look presentable. So I thought we'd have a little chit chat. I don't use expensive nail varnishes. My hands take a battering and a beating when I'm doing my videos. I mean, they're not in the best condition. Then I used to have lovely long nails. Not too long, but they used to be a lot longer than they are now. They get bashed around. They get glue on them. They get hot glue gunned. They get, yeah, they get everything on them. And I wear my gloves when I do most of my resin work, but you can guarantee my gloves split, or when I'm doing, the worst thing is when I'm doing, what can't I think of the name? Alcohol inks. And my gloves always seem to split when I'm doing alcohol inks, and then I end up with all multicoloured hands. and they get in all of my nails and everything, and yeah, and my hands are always in different things, and then I'm cleaning around the house, and then I'm, yeah, so I end up with sort of, my nails end up a right mess. So I don't buy expensive nail varnishes, because I used to do, when I did my sort of manicures and nail art for different people, I used OPI. Some people call it OP, some people call it OPI, and they were like £12–15 a bottle, and I used to love wearing my OPI, and that lasted, you know, I could make my nail varnish last like a week, and it was beautiful, but it was very expensive. Now when I'm doing this, I'm changing my nail varnish for my videos, and I'm, you know, and I'll do a video, and then by the end of the video I end up, my nail varnish is chipped, or it's different colours because I've got all resin on it, or I've ripped my gloves and I've got glue on me, and so I'm changing my nail varnish quite often, and I can't afford to use really expensive nail varnish. So these I actually got in the sale at Claire's Accessories, and I love these. My daughter had some for her birthday, and I thought, oh, it's really pretty. So they had a sale on, and I picked up quite a few bottles, and I think they're great. I don't know about how long they last, because they don't last that long on me, but I do make sure that I look after my hands. I use, actually use like sort of hand creams as well. I actually use the balm that I make for my son. He's got eczema, and I make a natural balm for him with natural oils and butters and colloidal oatmeal, because he has, and it's the only thing that gets rid of his eczema, the only thing. I've tried all the shop things, I've tried the doctor's things, I've tried everything, but this natural, 100% natural balm I make is the only thing. And funny enough, it's the only thing that cured my niece's eczema as well. So I use that, so my hands are beautiful and soft. It also clears up any wounds that I've got really well, because there's beeswax in it as well, so it cures up wounds and things. If I've scratched myself, I was playing with the cat and I got a nice, she didn't mean it, but I got a nice big scratch on my hand. So yeah, it does cure up that kind of thing as well. But so I put that on my hands quite a lot to try and keep them from going dry and things like that. Anyway, so while we're nattering away, I'm going to carry on. So I've picked out some colours that I'm going to mess around with, and I'm not sure. I like to layer things, so I don't know whether to start with this one or this one or this one. This is what they call sand. So it's pretty, but it's really bumpy, but by the time I've finished it's not going to be bumpy because I'm going to have that many layers. So I don't know whether to start with this one, or this one. I really liked this one when I did it, but if I use this, this has got a reflective purple in it, and that doesn't really go. So it needs to be a warmer hue. So I might do this with this, and then see if I need any extra I can bring this in, or, see, I love this, it's got rainbow in it. So that would be too many layers. I would have some chunky hands there. I normally stick to 3 layers, because when you've got your base coat as well, you don't want. So should we do this? This on top if it's needed. This looks beautiful. If we need extra shimmer, we can do this. Okay, let's try that. So base coat, that's just one I got from the chemist, and then the top coat, no, that's the top coat, this is the base coat. The top coat is actually one I dispense from. I've got a big bottle of top coat. So oh, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Again, I'm no expert, so it's been ages actually. When I used to do it, I used to do it really, really quickly. And yeah, I used to do that. 1 second. Okay, sorry guys. Phone. It was just one of those cold calling things when they. Oh dear. Yeah. I haven't zoomed in super close because I don't really want to. I can take some close-up pictures if you want to have to, but this is more of a chit chat, not a I'm fantastic at nails kind of thing. And I'm only going to do the one hand because otherwise we're going to be here for like an hour. And if my son needs me, then I need one hand. I always do my nails in one hand and then the other hand, because if he needs me, I need one hand to be free. So yeah, sort of questions from my end really. What kind of videos do you like to see the most? I know obviously most of you here for resin, but do you like it when I do slightly different things? Do you like it when I do slightly different crafts as well as just resin, or are you mainly just here for resin? And I get a lot of sort of comments that like, you know, people say, oh, you know, they don't like too long videos, and some people say they don't like too short videos. Some people say they like it when I speed it up so it's not too long, and then other people say, oh look, I've made a right mess already. And then some people say they don't like it when I speed it up because they like to see the craft itself, not too, they want to see it in real time. I know I can't please everybody all the time, and that's fine, but I like to have a middle ground where I can sort of please most of the people most of the time, because at the end of the day there's no point in me putting out videos that most of you don't really want. Does that make sense? I want to sort of be able, oh, this is the nail I totally broke off the other day working. Yeah, I want to sort of do what the majority of you are interested in, and then sort of, you know, occasionally break from the mould, and then that'll please everybody a little bit. These are big brushes, which I love, but I do get them everywhere. Again, this is fine. I'm going to be changing them again in a couple of days. Yeah, so just, I can't do all the time please everybody, and occasionally, you know, I want to do some, I want to be able to have the freedom to do something that I want to do, but I would like to know what you are interested in so that I can sort of, you know, please most of you. So, you know, long, short, medium. Do you like the information videos, or do you just like the art videos? I mean, I don't know everything, but if I've got information to share, I don't like to preach to people. I'd hate it if people thought I was preaching to them. But if I've got information to share about stuff that I think that will help you, you know, that I've learned, then I like to share it, because why not? Why not help people? If I've learned something and found something out, then if I can share that and other people can benefit from that, that's great. Oh, made a mess of this one. Yeah, if I can help other people, that's great. I'm all about sharing is caring, that kind of thing. The other thing is, how do people find time to do all their stuff? Like I'm a full-time mom, obviously. Well, obviously I'm a full-time mom. I have 3 children. My eldest daughter is 22. Just bear with me 1 minute, guys, at my phone again. Okay, sorry. I'm still here. Phone went again. It's good. It'll go again in a minute. Right, we'll try again. Okay, so I've done 2 coats of this one. Let's go on to this one. This is really pretty because it's got some of that hexagonal chunky glitter that I often use, and it's got some tiny glitter that suspends, and then we've got some of that sort of iridescent purple tiny dust glitter in there, which is really nice. Yes, so what we do, oh yes, so I've got 3 children. I've got my eldest, she's, oh, we want some big flakes in here. Come on, where are you? There we go. Yes, so I've got 3 children. We've got 3 children, me and my husband. Jessica, she is 22. She's just had her birthday. Can you believe it? She's 22. Wow, my baby, she's 22. And then we've got Daniel. He's 16. hey, this is rare, guys. I don't really give out information about myself. And then I've got Anastasia, which we call her Annie, and she is 11. And her birthday's soon, well, July. Although she's constantly talking about it, you'd think it was next week. And she'll be 12 in July. Yeah, so busy mum of 3. I work, and then, you know, house and everything. So I try and do best I can with videos and things, but they take me a long time. Obviously, some of you know that my son's got special needs, and I'm his full-time carer. He does go to school. He goes to a special needs school. That's pretty. Although it's bugging me that I've got like 2 on each. Oh no, I've got 3 on that one finger. That's a little bit too uniform for me. So we might have to do another coat of that one. But I very hands-on. I do all of his care. So it's very full-on when he's home. So it's a lot to fit in all my work. But it takes, obviously resin takes quite a long time. It's not just the videos that you see take several days to film, then they take several days for me to edit, because I'm just not on that. I try really hard, but I have a Dell laptop, and I got a laptop specifically just for my work. It's not an expensive laptop, and I do find it difficult to use. I use the editing software that's on there, so the sort of the Windows editing software, and although it's much easier, because I have tried some of the editing software, and it's so complicated, I don't understand it. So I struggle. I have tried a couple of others, and I couldn't get it to, I just couldn't. I could not get it to this bit of glitter won't go where I want it to go. Get with it. I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't work out how to do it. I have yet to work out how to do voiceovers. I do not know why. I cannot get the voiceovers to work. So, which is why I do a lot of sort of captions and stuff on my videos, as I can't get these voiceovers to work. And I can't obviously talk when I'm masked up doing my resin. So it's frustrating. So they take me a couple of days to edit the videos, especially when I have to do it sort of in pieces with the children. And so it can take me sort of like a week just to do a video, and then you sort of put in all the other things that happen in life. Some days I can't work because, you know, family and the children off school, and, you know, sort of people say, can you come and help me with this? Can you come and do that? And then, you know, some circumstances happen that you can't help, and you can't work that day and things like that. So how do you guys, a lot of you that watch do your own crafts and stuff like that, how do you manage your time? And perhaps I'm just not very good at managing my time. How do you manage your time so that you get time for yourself? Because time for myself is really, really rare. Right now, I've got my son downstairs. He was not very well. Bless him, he's not very well. And so I've left him, he's downstairs with his iPad, with his snack, watching the TV, while I've run up the stairs. I'm like, be back in a few minutes, baby. And then I keep going down to check him, and I come back upstairs, and I go downstairs, and I go back up. Yeah, so I don't leave him for very long before I go back and check him. So love him. He's amazing. He's my heart. He's amazing. But yeah, so what do we think? What do we think? I like this, but it's not quite sparkly enough. So I think I'm going to put some of this on, and we'll see. If I ruin it, I love the purple. Let's do one and see if it takes the purple, because what I don't want to do is take the purple shimmer off. And if we do one and it takes the purple shimmer off, then we'll stop. This is what happens. I go back and forth. Then I end up with like some chunky nails. Let's have a go. Oh no, I like it. You probably go, oh, it doesn't make any difference. Oh no, I like it. Yes, so I don't get much time to myself at all. In fact, me and my best friend, we giggle because we used to, before COVID hit, have one day off a year. Well, she had sort of more than that, but I would have one day off a year from the children, and we would book a spa day, and sort of we would leave at sort of like 9:30 in the morning once I'd taken, and then we'd sort of come back about tea time, and that would be my one day off a year that I would have time for myself, that I actually do something, and I'd come back about tea time, and that's my work. But I haven't been able to do that since COVID hit, stuff like that. We haven't been able to do that, so I haven't had a day off in a few years now. I like that. I think it's pretty. Okay. Apart from the nail that I snapped while moving some furniture and stuff, which is a bit frustrating. Never mind, it'll go back. Yes, so to have like a full day off without having to worry about children is a very, very rare thing. And I'm not that, no, I'm, you know, I am totally dedicated mother, so if I'm not with my children, I'm actually panicking where my children are and if they're okay. And so I end up on my phone. Are the children okay? My husband picks up the kids. Have you got them yet? Are they okay yet? I'm slightly obsessive, but that's because it's, you know, I'm always the one that sort of, you know, looks after the kids, pick them up. So I stress unless I know they're okay, because they're normally always with me. So I know I'm a little bit obsessive, but I can't help it. I can't help it. So yeah, how do you find time for your crafts and stuff like that? My husband's a volunteer on a preserved railway, and so he goes off for like 15, 16 hour days, and I won't hear from him sort of unless I text him and say, how's your day going? I don't hear from him. He's like off doing his thing. He's like, you know, I'm doing my own thing. And I think, wow, that would be ace. But I couldn't do that. I could not contact my kids for that length of time. That I couldn't. That would, the stress of that would do me in. But what other kind of crafts would you like to see on my channel? What other things would you like me to do? Is there anything you would like me to do? Or are you happy just with resin and the occasional kumihimo braid or jewellery or stuff like that? Is there anything else that you'd like to see? On my second channel, Angel Ruby Arts, I do diamond painting. I do some colouring. I haven't been able to post on there for a little while because everything's been so crazy, and getting out videos on this channel is hard enough, let alone getting them out on the second channel. But that is somewhere I've got a little bit more creative, because the problem I have is YouTube like you to be quite typical. They like you to post. So if you're more a resin channel, they want you to just post resin, and so your sort of videos don't get promoted if you aren't sort of posting videos in your niche kind of thing. And so, you know, if my video isn't quite what they think it should be, it sort of gets bogged down into the land of nowhere. But, you know, they do things their way. The algorithm doesn't like me. So, but you leave comments, you know, make suggestions, leave comments, let me know what you think. You know, because at the end of the day, yes, it's my channel, but I'm here for you guys too. and I like to hear your comments. I like to hear your suggestions, as long as they're nice comments. I don't want sort of, you know, insults or anything like that, but, you know, constructive comments, we can all deal with that. And yeah, it's nice to hear from you guys. I love chatting with you guys. Yeah, it's lovely to hear what you've got to say. And you know, some of you give me such positive, you know, lovely things. It's really lovely to chat to you. And yeah, it's lovely to hear from you guys. It's fantastic. Right, well, they're okay. They're not they're not the Queen's nails, but they're pretty. They'll do. And I'll do the other hand so that I match, so that I don't look weird. And yeah, I like layering things on top of each other. Otherwise, it can get very boring. I mean, if I'd just done, what did we use? If I'd just done these, that would have been boring. That would have been really boring. But this is the vegan one, so I like buying the vegan nail varnish. I don't. I never buy. I always buy products so they're not tested on animals, but the vegan ones are even nicer. So, although sometimes I find they do take a long time to dry. So, but I'll do the other hand now because I've got to go out and fetch my daughter, and they might think I'm a little odd if I've got one hand to her and the other hand not. But then anybody who knows me knows that I'm they won't be surprised. Anyway, guys, take care. Let me know if you enjoyed this little chit chat, or if you thought it was a load of rubbish. That's fine too. Yeah, and if you liked it, I'll do another. If you liked it, pop some questions down in the comments below, and I'll answer them on the next chit chat. That would be cool. I'm not very good at social media, so I don't know how to do all these questions and answer things that people put on. They put sort of like loads, you know, I don't know how they do it. They put all these questions down and then they answer them, and I'm not very good at that. I do try. I have Instagram and I do post pictures, but it takes me a while to post them. I'm not very good at social media at all. I do try, and then sometimes I have to delete things because I've done it really wrong, and hope that nobody's seen it before, because I've done it and it's been and the picture's been all wrong, or the wording has been all wrong, and I've had to delete it. So yeah, take care, guys. I will see you soon, and yeah, I hope you liked this little funny one, and I hope you're all well and safe, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.